Welcome to our first COVID-19 Niagara update on your TV. You're used to The Source bringing you coverage of local events across the region. Today we change focus with The Source concentrating solely on the COVID-19 situation in Niagara. From our Niagara Falls studio, we'll check in with government officials, community leaders, and everyday citizens, all of whom are dealing with the impact of the virus. Please stay tuned. Joining me on the line on The Source COVID-19 Update Niagara, we have Greg Lavelle. Greg, of course, you may know as a Source reporter, I should say. He is also a small business owner, a partner in Casa D'Pizza on Montrose Road in Niagara Falls. Some tough times for small business owners right now, Greg.
Yes, absolutely. And Mike, thanks for having me. In these uncertain times, it's great to hear from you guys.
Tell us how the shutdown of restaurants, yesterday's announcement from Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, announcing that restaurants must be closed. How has that affected you?
Well, first of all, I'm glad we finally got some concrete direction, because for the last few days, there was so much misinformation going around that we really weren't sure what we were supposed to do. So I almost want to say 8:30 yesterday, it was almost a bit of a relief to know what we were able and not able to do. So first and foremost, us at Casa D'Pizza, we were fortunate that we're equipped to still operate with our takeout business, just because the way our restaurant's set up. So we were fortunate in that sense, and I know a lot of other restaurants were not that fortunate. My heart goes out to them, because I know that it's going to impact them a lot harder than, let's say, it has us. But that being said, like everyone else, every other small business, we're just taking it day by day, Mike.
Greg, in your normal routine, what percentage of your business would be takeout anyway? A pizza place obviously does do quite a high percentage, I would imagine, of takeout business.
Yeah, I mean, to give you a percentage, I might say about 20% of our business would be takeout. I mean, we just don't know what that's going to look like going forward. I mean, that might increase or decrease, I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, everybody's sort of impacted by this, and we're just hoping that the public and our customers continue to try to support their local business and their local restaurants that they like, because I just think it's a way for people to conserve the groceries and that they have gone out to buy. Feedback I've gotten from people from the grocery stores is that, you know, things are getting a little scarce out there. So maybe to think about trying to go and order some takeout or delivery. We have both options, and it's a way for people to conserve their groceries, but also make sure that their favorite and their local restaurants are able to survive this and continue to stay open, provide great food.
I think it also provides some variety of meals for people as well, not having to rely on what's in the freezer, what's in the pantry shelves.
Absolutely, and there's definitely the feedback I've gotten from customers and speaking to my regulars over the phone is there's some comfort in still being able to eat the foods that they were normally able to. And I always would say that, yeah, like, you know, things like pizza and wings is very much a comfort food. So, yeah, no, absolutely.
Have you had to lay off any staff, Greg?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the sort of the heartbreaking thing, is that we are operating on basically a skeleton crew of staff, and it's basically about 3 of us right now for obvious reasons. Yeah, we just sort of don't know. Like, it's going to be a day-by-day thing, depending on the volume of business that we can do and sort of how long this goes on for. And obviously, like everybody, we're sort of just waiting to hear, you know, how the provincial and federal government is actually going to be able to step up and see us through this.
Have you had any difficulties getting supplies?
Thankfully, not as of yet. All of our restaurant suppliers are sort of some bigger operations, and they have not really closed or limited their stock. So yeah, no, we're still very well equipped.
Thank you very much, Greg, for your time. Good luck, and we hope that you find some silver lining in this as a local business. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate what you're doing, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.